Introducing Dr. Xander. Welcome to Dimensions Creating Characters. So, Dr. Xander. He is the son of Dr. X, the mad scientist who works for the main antagonist of the series. But yes, as for Xander, I guess a little bit of a flashback. Dr. X and his son here, they both came from a planet basically covered in ice water. There was like icebergs everywhere and everything else. It was either ice or it was just extremely cold water. But his species was able to live there. Well, back in those times, there were a lot of neighboring, warring factions and everything else. And at one point in time, the village Dr. X used to live in was attacked. Now, Dr. X, he's one of the smartest characters in the series, hence why he was captured and the rest of the village was left to be executed and burned to the ground. So it was thought that his family was lost forever. But plot twist, Dr. X, even though he was one of the smartest characters, he still could not crack how to travel through time. Even still, he was working on a prototype for a time machine, which was still a prototype that wasn't working just yet. But because that was the last-ditch effort that his wife had of saving their son, Xander's mom put him inside of the time capsule, pushed a button, and sent him somewhere else, and then I'm sure you can figure out the rest of what happened to everyone in that village, unfortunately. But yes, so as for the time capsule, it basically just fast forwarded 10 years into the same exact spot, and this little kid was just kind of out there in the icy cold, not knowing much what to do, but he was smart like his father, and he ended up building basically a bunch of things to help him survive out there. So yes, eventually, of course, Dr. X does escape, yada yada yada. He meets the main villain, they team up, and of course now he's a high-ranking member of this evil empire. And eventually he's mourning his family still, so he decides to go back to the planet to pay his respects, and he finds that someone is living there, and lo and behold, it's his son still surviving out there and everything, but of course it's been years later. So he finds this kid, he's like, who are you supposed to be? And he's like, oh, I'm the son of such and such or whatever it is. But of course Dr. X doesn't believe him because, you know, his son will be a lot older because of how much time has passed. But of course Xander's like, oh, well, I was in the time machine, yada yada yada, and he's like, oh, actually that makes sense. So father and son are reunited, and now we have, well, Dr. Xander right here. And of course, as you know the rest, he goes with Dr. X, he joins the evil empire as well, and yay for nepotism, he ends up running the science department now, so that's how he got his spot there. Of course I say nepotism jokingly, but yep, that's how we got there. So yep, that is Dr. Xander, and I'm going to show him to you guys up close. And here we have Dr. Xander. Thank you so much for watching. As always, tune in next time to see more characters, and have a great rest of your day.